You mean in public, right? You in the public. You didn't cry in the bed.
But I went home, I told my mum, I want to.
Black men, when we went through all of this, we all have been through it because we all were there.
Fam, that was especially as a man, fam. Like,
me personally, innit, it's just life, innit. But the thing is, men are less paid than girls. Girls,
yeah, it's true. I go over that.
The girls will go through that. Social media.
So basically, as I was saying, innit, back in them times when all this whole light skin episode was, when girls are craving light skin men, I was depressed, fam. Jokes aside, I said to my mom, I want to buy flipping bleach. I'm not looking at you. Caroline E45, cause I'm too black. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, how did you react to that?
But no, she was on the G. She was like, don't let people tell you your color. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, this was when. No, big man saying big up mumsy still. Like, rude to
see the black ass man.
What? No, but black power.
You used to remember, yeah, around that time, on the roof.
Big up mumsy like that.
You need to remember, yeah.
Hold on, he's got a point.
You need to remember, around that time, yeah, is around the time also where like Vybz Kartel started bleaching and people like big Jamaican artists started bleaching as well. It was around that time.
It was around them times. So it was showing that message that dark is not good, dark is bad. You know what I'm saying? Be loud.
But we went through it.
We went through it. That's what I'm saying.
This is what men do. Men, we shut them up. We didn't go on social media.
We didn't go on social media, but still, it had that effect, though.
It had that effect, yeah. But we kept it to ourselves and waited till the day. But
to be fair, we might not have spoken about it, yeah.
But fam, that can't.
You know, we did other stuff as another way to address our anger.
Oh yeah.
Like what?
There's so many black boys on road, especially at that time.
What? You're telling me black was our black thing? No. Hear my man, fam.
Wait, sorry, what?
You're not listening. Typically, if you can't address how you feel, if you can't address how you feel, you turn to other things.
Yeah, you turn the anger elsewhere.
Yeah.
Off. I'm not saying that man them are on road.
I don't.
Not so many girls, but wait, actually, it's got a point though, because what do most girls like to like now? Bad boys.
That's nothing to do with that color.
No,
that wasn't even to do with skin colour. That was fucking girl.
Not skin colour team, but
You're not listening.
not skin colour team, but
Let Matthew elaborate.
Let him land.
What I'm gonna say, bro, is that when man don't, if a man can't deal with the issue at hand, he resorts to doing something else to deal with that problem. Like, it could be anything. You might get what I'm saying. It could be overeating. It could be this. It could be that. Bro,
Hey, G, why you laughing? Hey, G, why you laughing?
Carry on.
G, why you laughing? G, why you laughing?
it's real spit in it.
he's trying rules.
No, it's facts. It's facts. No, it's facts.
We go different.
Men go through mental health, but we deal with it different.
Men don't talk.
Now, I'm sure
They
if
should.
Instagram was as active, actually, I don't know, because man them, we don't
Snapchat was more active them days, though.
But what I'm trying to say,
Secondary school days.
what I'm trying to say is that man them, we're not like females. Females, especially now, females will address it publicly, this, that, the other. When the situation arises, you get it. Man them, we rather hold it in. Because we hold it in, we deal with different ways. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, the black guy's gonna add him.
Fam, let him speak.
I'm saying a good thing.
No,
What the hell?
No, that's what I have to say.
Like you're showing.
No, the black guys are gonna add him.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
In different ways.
But
where we might not have shown.
what do you want to say? Some next Uncle Rockers or something?
Yeah.
The fact that all of us could
I'm
say,
tired of
we
this
felt away when that it was a light skin race. You know what I'm saying? We all felt away.
Yeah.
Or maybe not all.
No, you might have got let off.
You maybe got let off. I felt away. Like,
But
we deal with.
No, but how did you feel? Like, how did you?
No, Joe's sad.
Like, when you're angry about something, how do you show that? How do you display that anger?
What, just in general?
Like, do you bottle it in and then?
Nah, I'll be honest, me, I used to bottle it in like a lot, but nowadays, I chat more in it, or I work out, but I'll make sure I'll find a way to speak.
Oh wait, so you work out like when you hit gym or something?
Like, yeah, I'll just make sure I just take my anger out.
We use it in different ways. We express how we feel in different ways.
Right, I understand what you men are saying about that thing, yeah. But us black men, yeah, we've also been bashed down by society. Don't forget that. Don't forget that.
No, for
and,
sure,
and even,
sure.
even in slavery days, yeah, we used to get probably whipped the most. Like
Of course, if you're not, but you would have been allowed though, because they picked the biggest ones, innit?
Don't try to pick on me, man.
No, bro, no, they would have allowed you though, because
They would not have allowed me.
they would have seen you as more
I would do the most work because I'm bigger than
Exactly,
you.
that's what I'm saying. But
That's
me,
not a good thing.
I don't- it's not a good
Yeah,
thing.
bro.
Let me finish.
Man, them that are bigger, they will get beat more.
How is that a good thing?
Oh,
Gee, you're
shit.
chatting the
Bro,
most shit.
remember, like,
No, wait,
Gee, you're telling me, Gee,
they'll pick the weaker ones more.
Why would they beat them?
man, them that were bigger, usually
Guys, I'm
they usually
not
got raped
agreeing
more.
with nothing, but listen, yeah. You
I
see-
said the weaker ones got
No,
more.
this is real life. Like, this is actually what they used to do in it. You see the bigger guys to prove that they're dominant.
Oh yeah, they put them against each other.
Bro, no. They used to beat them. They used to rape them in front of their people.
That's what I was gonna say. How
Do
did
you
you
get what I'm saying?
I like this guy. I was literally gonna say that.
Imagine that's now. Like, imagine, bro, to show their authority, they used to rape.
They will rape me in front of my kids or my wife.
My wife, the people in the plantation.
So then, and if I'm the biggest here, yeah, everyone's be like, raw.
Escape.
Like,
And that's-
raw.
I see that. I see
And
that.
that's where the mental slavery thing comes into place.
But what I'm trying to say, like, obviously, us black men as well, we've been through a lot. In slavery days, we used to get whipped like man from. Even Kuta Kent is trying to run away and that fam. Do you know what I'm saying? But the point that I'm trying to make tonight is that we also been through that.
Yeah.
But then
The black community
maybe
as a whole.
because black community as a whole, maybe because as men, maybe I wouldn't say.
Maybe because
I
as
wouldn't
men
say-
they
we're not-
expect us a more
like, we're not even-
stronger.
like, men to this day have, I'll say a lot of us have not forgotten slavery. We know where we came from and that, but we've let go of it a bit. We're not scared of white people as much as black girls are scared as white. I'm scared of white people. Like we don't mind going out to other races.
Oh, okay.
I just wanted to make that, and then I also.
I've seen some confident black girls be
No,
doing
you know what it is? I just got intercede there, innit? I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. But what it is, yeah, you see, I'm sorry, but you know what it is? You see, in the sense of hierarchy, yeah, it goes white man, like using the 4 races, like using like black, Asians, white,
I've seen it include like
Chinese.
Jewish.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying that the basic
don't
ones.
wanna
innit?
do that.
Like typically, it goes white, Asian, black males.
Them black females lost.
White females, Asian females, black females.
Yeah.
That's how society's kind of set.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like obviously,
But obviously,
But does it not depend on where you are? If we go to Africa,
Yeah.
but how can you complain? You can't complain. If you go to Africa, they'll do the exact same thing.
Hold on.
Stop being hypocrites.
Hold on.
no, but it's not.
I don't like hypocrites. Black
what's
people
Pete
complain
saying?
too
What's
much. But
Pete
go to
saying?
Africa, they do the exact same
Wait,
thing.
what's Pete saying? Hold
But I mean,
on.
if we're talking about like the price gap between like men and women, then yeah, I agree. Like white women are like beneath black men, innit? But I think
In
society
society,
as a whole, I feel
white
like
women
white
are-
women are doing better than black.
It's true because
Yeah, but
back in the day, what
could
would
you
they
say?
do? fam?
But could you say it? But you need to have facts with this. You can't say it.
No, but wait.
I'm saying you can't.
I hear you.
Wait, back in the day,
Like, you can't.
no, it's facts. Because back in the day, what did
I
white
don't
women
speak
used
with
to
my
do,
opinion.
fam?
I don't like speaking with my opinion. I like speaking with facts.
Hold on, bro. Back in the day, what did white women used to do though? If a black man even just as
Oh,
much
they didn't have rights.
just as much as look to a white woman, she would just say he raped me. No proof, he's lynched. You know what I'm saying?
Remember what happened to Emmett Till?
Emmett Till, exactly, fam. Even nowadays, fam,
Yeah,
white
but
women are
Oh,
calling.
Emmett, so everyone knows about Emmett.
Yeah, even nowadays, white
Apparently he
women.
whistled at us. What was that?
Fam, he didn't do none of that. She admitted.
I know he didn't do that, but apparently it was.
Fam, even nowadays, white women are Karens or white women. They'll call police, stop a barbecue. People have
Yeah,
that
but
nice-
yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah,
also-
yeah.
but that's what Karens.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
But you also get aunties that move mad as well.
What auntie would you see stopping
Nah,
white
not as bad as them.
No,
not as bad as them.
auntie do you see stopping white people having a
Yeah, uncles are worse, isn't it? Uncles are worse.
Actually, no, the uncles are
Uncles are
We
worse.
are
But can we complain when we do the exact same thing? That's what I'm saying.
What barbecues do we stop, brother?
Bro.
What?
No, come on, white people are definitely
Don't do
worse
that.
than that.
Don't
You
do
know
that.
that for
Don't do that. Because we don't call the police on
think-
them for no reason.
No offense, but I do agree with you. I think white people, the Karens are worse, so calm down. It's okay. Because black people don't like police anyway to be calling police.
Facts.
But I know what you mean. I've seen it, yeah. Like one time I was riding a bike here on the pavement. On the pavement, you're allowed to, innit? And this white woman jumps in the thing, yeah. She went, stop! I'm like, what's wrong with this bitch? I swear down, bro. Gee, I continue peddling. Who do you think I am, fam? Who do you think I am, fam? I continue peddling. She's like, yeah. She's like, yeah. Oh, well, you shouldn't be riding on the pavement. You should ride on the road. And I was like, oh, shut up, Karen. She goes, my name's not Karen, it's Julie. I agree with you, yeah.
That's hilarious.
I swear that.
That's hilarious.
Man said, my name's not Karen, it's Julie.
Like with me,
hilarious.
like on the G thing, but with me, I'm not one-sided. Me personally, I like to see things, from a white person's perspective,
You actually
a
get
black
the picture, innit?
But when I do that, there's gonna be black sisters there and black brothers that will somehow say I hate black people. They will call me uncle. No, I get it all the time.
I'll be real, it's wrong.
I get what
Obviously, I personally, I think it's wrong, innit? Because I think that in general of, if I say, like, I can be pro-black and like a white girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like, for you to tell me, you don't like black girls because you want a white girl, all of that is nonsense.
That's what it happens.
Because you can have your preference.
Let me give you a story.
You can have a preference.
I have a story for that, Like I remember this BLM thing was going on, And like I said,
But that's another thing I like to get onto.
I back anything, even if it wasn't BLM, even if it was for Asians, whatever. I want to be a youth worker. I like diversity. I like to support. I'm not racist. I'll never be, will be. You get me? I want my university to see that. So because of that, I feel like just in this generation, shit's just crazy. I feel like shit really is crazy. Like,
Social media had a lot to do with it.
social media.
And you see after he's mentioned black, sorry brother. You wanna land?
No, go on.
As he's mentioned Black Lives Matter, that's another thing, we need to stop this whole woke culture shit. Big man thing, cause whoa, real talk. Cause Black Lives Matter, fam, are they for us, black people in general, or
No, the organisation. Fuck Black Lives Matter, the organisation, though. I can't lie to you.
When the SAR's thing, when Africa was bleeding, where the fuck was Black Lives Matter, fam?
Yeah, I feel like
the organisation.
No, real talk. What was they, fam? Because this gets me mad, and that's my Black Lives Matter top after seeing that. Because where the hell were these guys when my home was bleeding, fam?
I feel like Black Lives Matter. I feel like half the people that do Black Lives Matter, just to talk about that, half the people that do Black Lives Matter, I feel like half of them only believe it. I think only half of them.
They're just doing it for a good image, fam.
I feel like the other half,
It's a
the other half, let me finish. The other half are like, fuck it, like other black people.
Yeah, they do.
And then you got the other white people, and then you got the Asians and the Arabs, Like, the reason why I'm talking about Asians and Arabs, there's gonna be that one person sitting there trying to wait for me to say something, but I'm gonna explain. We both know, and you know, in your heart, be honest to yourself and be honest to God. You know, in your country, in Asia, and in North Africa, and in the Middle East, they don't treat black people the same. They treat black people bad.
China.
Let me finish. China's not in the Middle East.
But the Asian though.
Yeah. But the point, let me land. What I'm trying to say is, I've seen North Africans. Yeah. I've seen Arabs, a lot of them, man. I've seen them. I've seen them and Asians say post Black Lives Matter in the story. But then I remember one Arab thing posted that in the story. I sat down and I messaged. I was like, so you say Black Lives Matter, but then you liked me and I liked you as well. We both really liked each other. We went on a date, everything. Like, I treated her nice, she treated me nice. Like, I really actually saw something with this girl. Yeah. And she said, she was saying Black Lives Matter. Yeah. But then, do you know why she stopped doing the thing with me? Because her family hated black people. But
what about her? Does she hate black people?
She didn't hate black people, but she didn't want to do a thing with me because her family. I said to go fuck yourself, because Black Lives don't matter, because if you want to change your family's mentality, I don't want to hear it. Alright, cool. I'm not saying, but she should go. I'm saying she should try to preach them. It's not a religion, but you go out, you try to preach.
You set the example.
If they don't want to listen to you, you should not stop fucking with black people because of that. No. You can still marry a black man and fuck off to your own house.
Alright, cool. Now obviously I agree with what you're saying, innit? I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, I'll be honest with you. I grew up in a household that was similar to that. In the sense of, but basically you got to remember, it's the culture of the age that they grew up in.
Culture is what brings racism.
No, but this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
You're right.
Cool. So my nan came to England just after World War II. Yeah, my auntie and my mum came from Jamaica.
Oh, you're Jamaican. No wonder.
So cool. Yeah,
because they came early. Yeah.
You get it. So they came early. You get what I'm saying? But my nan came in with the mindset of obviously making a life for herself here, bringing her family, looking after them, raising them up properly. You get what I'm saying? Cool. So now, when my nan's come to the country, she's experienced mad racism, bro.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
Oh, but bro, remember, it's...
No, I understand.
Yeah,
Growing up in the 80s around here as well.
I'm saying, bro,
EDL.
it's not,
No, I understand what you're saying.
it's not.
Them and
So,
there.
all my mum and my auntie's very pro-black, innit?
Yeah.
And she's advocate for it. But because of what their experiences, yeah, they because of their experiences, they have a mindset of, okay, nah, man, don't bring a.
But that's
don't
not a good
marry
mindset.
white
But
man.
don't-
I'll be real. Cool. No,
But that's not a good mindset.
Don't get it twisted. It's not a good mindset.
I'm not going for your auntie.
But you know, like there's a saying, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah.
Their mindset is so
But
ingrained.
that's the thing, they're not dogs. It's a saying. I know what it's saying. I know. I'm not calling them a dog. I know it's a saying. I know what he's saying. But we need to understand. Wait, are they religious?
No.
Okay, I can't bring that up, innit? But just as humans, it's just not right.
Yeah, it's
like,
not.
It's like,
But you can't. But then you can't blame them because what they went through.
But
The same way.
When you
I got a white friend. Yeah, I got a white boy. He's my cool guy, innit? Cool. With him, his grandmother, he's made it like he's openly told me she's still racist, but not because she's outwardly I hate black people, but at the time that she grew up in, her mindset and certain things she says now, now we all know you can't say that. But because of how she grew up, because of the time and era that she grew up in, she thinks it's right. So it's hard for you to try and convince her, well, you can't say that, that's tapped. You get what I'm saying? It's not saying
but I feel like there's an age limit. I feel like there's an age limit. If you're older than 80, I can understand that because obviously your brain starts like you know what I'm saying.
Remember, racism was still active.
Yeah, I know, but
They don't teach it.
No,
They're
but
teaching
I'm
it.
saying
30 years ago it was still active.
Fam, it's still racism.
But what I'm saying, yeah, but what I'm saying
It's not.
for example, for me, yeah, when I was younger and when I was growing up in it, yeah, like I was never like with the Arabs and the Asians. When I was younger, older, mainly Asians. There, I never met an Asian that was calm. Like the ones I met were all racist to me. They treat me like shit.
Shit.
Like bro.
This is mad, you know.
Listen, like I said, yeah, I'm not gonna mention my ends only because
alright.
I don't mind that, but only because I don't mind. But some people will be sitting there. He's trying. No, I was talking about me, my experience. Look, he lives in the
This
same
is
area as me,
mad,
but
bro.
no one can bait me out for, bro. But no one can tell you about your experience. But
Bait me out for, bro.
Oh, you two are from the same-
yeah. But for me, I haven't really had a good experience with it. Even with the girls, I'm trying to chat to them, yeah. They like me, they love me, blah blah. But then just because their brother hates black people or their family, I can't do a thing with them. That's jarring. But what I'm trying to say is,
So to inject here, but that's happened to you personally?
many times with Arabs, I don't know why, but like no,
I feel like
with my
Middle Easterns, like Chinese ones, they're the worst. Though.
you can't have
They're-
Middle Eastern. What are you talking?
Not all of them.
Chinese.
I said Eastern. I said East
But let me
Asian.
oh, you said Eastern, sorry. But let me land. But what I'm trying to say is that, like with me, with my experiences with Arabs, Arabs and Asians, it's been bad. I've met so many racist ones. Some of them, you know, North Africans, you have Berbers, yeah, you have Arabs that came from Arabia. Don't let the white ones try to tell me they're black. One of them tried to call me a nigger for no reason. I banged his face, bro. Yeah. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like,
Even that
you're
word,
my virgin, you know.
I feel like.
But just because you live in Africa or your family moved to Africa doesn't give you the right to call me a nigger. Yeah. And like, I feel like a lot of them, like they try to hide their racism, but really and truly they are. And I just feel like I understand what you're saying. When you're a young age, when you're under 18 living in your parents' roof, like you might not want to say things to get kicked out. But I feel like. But when you're growing up, like, mama's a big man, look at him, bro, look at his biceps, bro. Like, if you get older, at your age, if you're like, I feel like 20 onwards, I feel like you're at the age that financially you can support yourself. Yeah. If you fall in love, with Isaac, and you love Isaac, and you can support yourself, and
everyone loves Isaac,
and he loves you back, You should move with him. Yes, you should. Because it's between you and God. It's between you and God. God is not going to punish you.
Some people,
God is not going to punish you. Is God going to punish you?
Fam, some people will die regardless.
In England.
Even when
in England.
These families don't care, you know.
Most families,
I agree with you 100%.
Most families in England ain't on piss anymore because it's England. It's not fucking. It's not North. It's not North Africa. In North Africa, they're cool. Like there's gonna be someone there. There's gonna be one person Christmas and I lie, yeah. But in North Africa, a lot of places in North Africa, especially Libya, if you're doing a thing with a black man, it's peak, bro, it's curtains. But that's because, them men there, even the government's bad.
And we live in England, black men as well,
but we live in England, though.
Hold on, say. And I think you said, if you're a black man, you're dead. Look at what you said, like, if you're a black man alone, fam, you see with black girls, yeah, they've been treated bad, but history shows the black man has always tried to be neutralized, as in killed, deaded.
They're trying to kill the king.
They're trying to kill the black man and take the black woman and stuff like that because they see the black men as
But who did they attack first?
You know what I'm saying?
But in slavery, who did they come first in slavery? If you had a black man and a black woman, who was the bigger threat? The black man. The black man was the leader.
And they'll see the woman as someone to just breed and...
Yeah, but the black man, the point I'm not dissing, the black man is the leader, but the black woman, everyone needs a queen, yeah? The black man is the leader, yeah? But we also need our queens to help us mentally and give us the push, give us the confidence we need.
Give me a chance.
But like, give us the, but it's true though. Like I'm not saying.
I said, give me a chance.
I'm saying it's like what's it called? Like, it's like we can't stand without our queens. We need our queens to have our back. And that's not me saying we all have to date each other. But that's just me saying, yeah.
Oh, you can date me. If you don't, you can.
Why is he twisting as I'm saying that? But you know what I'm saying. But we all need. Mom, you're actually thirsty, you know. Have you never had pussy, like?
Mom, I try and say for me.
He's talking it now.
Don't try and say
what I'm saying is literally, we've had black men as well. We've had a hard time since slavery, bro.
Yeah.
We've like you said yourself, like the bigger you want, the stronger you are, the more you got raped, abused. Like we went through a lot of shit. But now, like, I feel like maybe because men are less emotional. But now we live in this generation, I don't even think of slavery like that anymore. Like, obviously, in some situations.
How do you look back at slavery? Like personally, how do you look back?
No, but a lot of people blame on slavery. Like
it pisses me off.
But so you don't hold any grudges.
Why am I gonna hold?
I'll be honest. I know
reparations.
No, G. I'm not gonna hold no grudges.
I'll look at
against the people living in this generation at this time, simply because it wasn't them that did it.
Yeah,
it wasn't them. That's stupidity.
Effects from what happened in slavery.
I don't feel it, bro. Like I'm impressed. Like.
One thing I say, I generally believe that slavery still goes on to the day, innit?
Oh, it does. North Africa, Libya,
China.
You know Libya keeps slaves, you know.
People are racist.
Wait, do you know?
Libya's got slaves.
No, I'm not. You're a racist. I'm not a people pleaser. You're a racist.
Hey,
I'm not a people pleaser. You are racist.
He's right, 100%.
They are, fam.
Yo.
Not all of them, obviously not.
A lot of them
but
are.
vast majority.
Hey, yo, G.
No, I want to keep it off.
But not
They see
all
yourself
of
as
them.
superior or minority.
But cool. Hey, what I'm saying now.
I'm dead.
Like with slavery now, it's modernized slavery in a sense. It's not the slavery that we're in chains and we're beating and stuff.
Mental slavery, as you said.
It's mental slavery, but there's also certain things that are done to cause black people not to progress in the same way as their counterparts. Like I'll go even to talking about schools. A lot of black kids, if they have behavioural issues, what's automatically labelled to them is ADHD or like other mental issues, innit?
They'll say the dad wasn't around.
You get it?
Stuff
and
like that.
All of that is stuff that actually has a massive impact. Do you get it? To the point that when I'm in school and I'm observing a class, I'm helping out students and stuff, I see that certain teachers automatically the black boy might just do one thing, but the white boy's doing 10 things. You get what I'm saying? The white boy's doing 10 things, but that black boy is doing one thing. Automatically, what are you doing? And automatically, because he's a child, he's going to argue back. What, miss? He was doing this. What do you mean? And
then they say, why are you being difficult? Why are you acting out? Why are you being aggressive?
Send them out the class. Send them out the class.
And then I think he's got a mental illness and then send him to like social.
The amount of times this happened to me in school.
The white kids doing the exact same thing. They'll find set one.
Exactly. You get what I'm saying?
But like with that, you have to agree with that. Like,
I've seen some in my school. My school was the worst school in my borough.
What school was it?
You can't.
But my school was the worst school in my borough. They didn't have a good Ofsted until the school's been open since 1980s.
Oh, right.
They never had a good Ofsted till 2005. 15, 16. When
No,
I
Jesus.
you know what
What?
I'm saying? They never had a
Why
good.
did it even stay open?
Bro,
What was it in South?
you know, East.
Yeah, you might know it. You might know it. You might know it.
Cool. So I've seen some taps individuals, white girls,
Nah.
white guys,
East.
but it was always the black boys that were getting excluded. It was always the black boys that were highlighted as a problem.
Yeah.
student.
Facts.
It was always the black students that were in the lower sets. You know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Not because they're dumb, it's because of it simply just comes down to behavior.
Yeah,
You get
and
what
it's
I'm
not even
saying?
something deep. But I'm not gonna. I got no cap here. I got put in isolation from the school the whole year just because I did this, and people started laughing.
No way.
On my life, everything.
I know
Bruv,
school.
I went to school. Fam, deep it, yeah. I got, alright, cool. What I did, I got put in isolation for the day, yeah, and then I stretched like this. This is like, oh, you're here tomorrow. Then apparently I did something else, which wasn't even that deep. I logged onto the computer to do some flipping ICT work. You didn't ask permission to log onto the computer. You're here for the rest of the year. So literally for my whole of year 9, I spent that in isolation, brother.
That must have been your
Isolation,
worst year, man.
Brother. And they're all putting all these labels on me. Putting all these labels on me.
Oh, yeah, it's a bit mad still.
What's going on? Alright, cool, carry on.
Put all these labels on me. Bring my mum in saying, "Oh, you're going to Ghana," and they even use it against what your mum say.
What?
If you don't fix your, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just chilling, literally. I have a 1-2 conversation here and there. I'm trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? But still, they're trying to put me in that prisoner's mindset, and they're trying to treat me like a prisoner, putting all these things in my head.
The whole isolation thing, you know, like the whole room and all of that, that's conditioning for prison.
That's preparing you for prison, low
That's
key.
preparing. I
I mean,
remember.
school is a prison.
Got right
like,
lines
remember
in it.
bells? You have to wait for the bells to
Yeah.
dismiss.
No, but
after-
school, it brings order, innit?
It brings order,
Bring it
bro.
on.
It brings
Yeah,
order.
yeah.
They
But,
didn't bring no
Discipline, fam.
but you know,
It did,
the
yeah,
aim
it
is
did,
the aim is for it to bring discipline and that, innit? But obviously, all with the isolation rooms itself,
That's
it's
prison.
conditioning. What do you want a kid to do? I don't agree with the whole isolation thing. I don't like.
What about
Obviously,
detention? What about detention?
detentions, yeah. be
Yeah.
separated.
Detentions, whatever,
If
innit?
you
You can
can't
revise.
behave
I had to do
yourself-
like litter patrols, bro.
Yeah,
What?
they made
You have to do what?
Community service,
Litter
fam.
patrol.
Is it?
They put
Wait,
my
yeah,
community service.
yeah, put your community stuff like that. You don't do that, see that as well?
Respect me.
We had to do
What?
No,
I
our
heard of that
school,
before,
you
man.
get pen and paper, just write the
Yeah, that's
timetables.
yeah. You write lines in that.
primary school.
No, in isolation, you would write lines in that.
In our isolation, we don't. In our isolation, we don't. No, in our isolation, we don't have schoolwork, innit?
Secondary school.
No, but in our one, if you had isolation, you read your work, but you're meant to have the lessons in it. Like period 1, period 2, period 3, period 4, period 5, period 6. But with detention, it was like we just got a sheet of paper to write down bare timetables.
Yeah, we had to write down the timetables of our work. Basically, just kill time.
They
I
just
would
made us
not do
sit
this
there.
again.
I'm after this for an hour.
They made us sit there, bro.
So what I did is I just do my one timetable.
How long was you guys' detention though?
An hour. Is
An hour. No, they changed
Hour.
it. We have an hour, yeah, but now they changed it recently. Now there's 2 hour detentions. Now there's 2 hour detentions.
2 hours.
So we got faculty,
That's
like
Saturday
faculty
detention.
detention.
Yeah.
No, we've never had that. Sure.
My school,
I didn't have that.
Saturday
Faculty
detention.
detention.
You know,
I would've-
I went to school at 9 o'clock.
It's long.
They used to give out
Even at
detentions
12.
like man.
I would have told them, yeah, like, man, sign detention to you about your dad, fam.
It low
There's a
key a
paper.
vibe. Faculty detention, low key a vibe, innit?
What's that? What's that? What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that?
SOT is a serious.
I don't think I've ever had that.
What's faculty? What's
What's
faculty
faculty
detention?
detention?
What is that?
No, it's like the detention of that subject.